right, let's start. What is your name?
What am I doing?
What is your name?
Oh, what is my name? Eugenie Pillai.
Maybe in full sentence. My name is.
Okay.
Yeah.
My name is Eugenie Pillai.
How old are you?
I'm nearly 83.
Nearly 83.
I am about 83 years old now.
Okay. Where are you from?
I'm from Malaysia, Johor Bahru.
Johor Bahru.
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me more about yourself.
About myself.
Where did you study?
Well, it's a long story actually. My father was the Indian ambassador to Malaysia and finally sailed to Mauritius, where he held the post as the Indian ambassador. And then I followed for a school holiday, but went to classes there to learn French.
Can you speak French?
A little bit, not as much as my mother did or my sisters and brothers did. Till today, my sister in Geneva speaks fluent French and German. In fact, she came on the television the other day. And unfortunately, I've got her somewhere, but she isn't in my camera. But I could always arrange for that. But if it's going to be just myself, then I'd rather it be...
Okay, about yourself. Yes.
A little bit.
Right. Does your family visit you?
My family, meaning my sisters and brothers?
Your children,
My children are all grown up. And where are they? Yeah, they are all over the place. So they come and they go. They don't live here with me. My siblings. But other than that, I don't think I have anybody here.
How about your children in Australia?
My children...
Your sons in Australia?
My two sons in Australia. Right.
Can you say about your two sons again? Just for the record?
Like what?
You have, just say that you have two sons, they are in Australia?
Two sons in Australia. Are they really two? Or just one? Or three? No, I think they are two of them. They live somewhere up the hill. And
okay.
I have to find out more about my children. I don't know anything because I never expected this.
Okay. Do you wish you had stayed with your children instead?
Do I?
Do you wish you had stayed with your children instead?
Oh, on
here?
Here.
Do you wish you were not here but with your children in their homes?
But no. My children are old enough, so there is no need for me to be with them. But what I miss is them growing up with me, which is what I didn't have, because they lived separately with their parents. I have the photographs. But other than that, they come and they go and they call me grandma, and that makes me happy. So I'm quite happy that way. Of course, I miss my parents. Parents are not here. But that can't be helped because my father's job was such which took him far and wide from the country. So I couldn't help that. I sometimes sit and cry that I didn't have that much growing up with my parents. That upsets me. But otherwise, I've had a happy life.
What are some nice memories you had with your family?
With my family, with my family, very little because I've been away in boarding school.
How about with your children?
Huh?
With your children?
With my children, no, hardly any. Hardly any. Because they've had to go to school while I've been in the home busy cooking and providing for them. And when I'm not doing that, I'm either preparing things for them to take to school. Other than that, I've hardly had my children. That upsets me. Brings tears to my eyes. So, one way or another. But I think filling up here and there, the girl in red is very good. She can do it for me. And this is a maid who's pretty good, who listens to whatever I say. All I have to say, no, take the broom and start sweeping again. Off she goes with the broom.
I see. Do you ever feel lonely here? You never feel lonely here?
I don't, because we have so many of us. So the loneliness doesn't come into the picture as just now. But the lonely part that really came to me was when I had to leave this house. Now that house, my husband and I moved to it. So when I came here and moved into that, and I walked in and I never saw my husband, it really broke me to pieces. Because I never saw my husband then. He was dead and gone. That's it. So all of them in there know all my story. I did tell them. That girl is the one who knows most. That's what I said. I was telling her how close you have become to me, and how close she has become to me now that I have spoken to her about my family. That's it. Now I don't think I have anything more to say.
But I think I have a few more questions to ask.
Okay, you do the asking.
What are your wishes?
Oh, my wishes are for my children to grow up and have families of their own and come and visit me in this home where my husband and I lived there, and I'd like them to come here. Is that okay to have my family over? Yeah. She's given me the okay signal, and I'm sure all the folks within that glass agree as well. I think that should be all.
What do you usually do in a day?
Well, during the day I keep house, I sweep, I mop, I wash the bathrooms whenever I'm allowed to, because not very often am I given that privilege, but otherwise I do that. And I'm not sure whether you've been to my room.
No.
No. Please walk in
We will do that soon.
and take a look at those photographs. They have all my family pictures.
Can we see your family pictures?
Oh yeah, this is one of them. This is my daughter.
Hold it in front of the camera, Auntie. Do you want to hold it in front of the camera?
Wait a minute, I can put this like that. Is that okay?
That's fine. Maybe slightly more closer to you. Okay.
That's my son-in-law, my daughter, my 2 granddaughters. That's my
How about
family.
the next picture?
Pardon?
The other pictures?
Oh, the other pictures. This one is my son and myself. My son whose house I'm living in right now. Actually, he's away. So, is it somebody calling you?
And this picture? Who are they?
These are my grandchildren surrounding me. That's my eldest grandson. That is his father and his mother. And that's another son-in-law and daughter-in-law. So that completes
Your family.
my family.
That's wonderful.
And that's it. And because of my son being here, I have come.
I see.
And the minute I landed here, he went off touring. Because on duty he tours. So I'm away from
Okay.
him.
What do you like to do, Auntie?
What do I like to do? I like housekeeping. My favorite pastime. I love housekeeping and I love looking after the sick. Sick are my most important people.
Why?
Why? Because I did nursing and I came up on that line, and I don't think I would ever give that line up. Never. Wherever I go, sometimes the bus meets with an accident, and there I get off the bus and I'm there with the patient till the ambulance arrives, picks the patient up, takes me along with them to the hospital.
It's very interesting.
Huh?
That's very interesting.
When?
That's very interesting.
Yes, that is my life. That is my life. So my son says, nursing cannot be taken away from my mother. It's part and parcel of her life. So there I go.